Well, I think when we look at corporate social responsibility, we ask one litmus test question. Does it improve the quality of life in our community? And without a doubt, United Way fits the bill all the way across the board on that.
Well, I think that's part of the spirit and the culture of Fruit of the Loom. We're always looking for ways to give back, and it's a great partnership with United Way. It's just a natural fit.
I think United Way has done a lot in building its strategic plan, showing employees about the way it's giving in the community.
When our folks really understand those needs, they always respond appropriately.
I think that employees getting involved, it helps them feel engaged with the people of the community, and it helps us all feel like we have ownership of the efforts that the company supports.
Fruit of the Loom was so excited to support United Way by donating 10,000 shirts throughout the year. We were at events such as the Balloon Classic, as the 60th anniversary celebration, the Whiteout Game, and of course Day of Caring.
Day of Caring was a lot of fun this year. We had over 30 volunteers, and we went to the Warren East Middle School. David Cloyd, principal, and the staff were very appreciative of the education project we did, which was painting various areas of the building to spruce it up for the new year. It was a great feeling knowing that those children were going to come in with a fresh start.
This year, Fruit of the Loom donated 6,000 shirts for the Whiteout at WKU, something we really enjoy participating in with the university. It's our 5th year. The best part is we will see these shirts all around the community for years, and it's really a great partnership between us, United Way, and WKU.
This year we brought in over 30,000 items for Feed the Need. It's a shame to think of families and children that maybe don't have enough. All of us have tough times in our lives, and the United Way always reaches out, no matter who you are and what your circumstances are, to help out in various different ways.
Handbags for Hope has been a great addition to our fundraising efforts with the United Way, especially as it pertains to early childhood education. We have partnered in buying tables. We have employees who've donated purses. It's been a great activity. It's fun, and it gives something for the ladies in the community to participate in.
This year was our 17th annual golf tournament. We had 17 states and 4 different countries represented because A, it's fun, and B, it's for a very wonderful cause, and that is supporting Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. This year's golf tournament raised $73,000, which was the high water mark exceeding our greatest expectations.
What really hit home for me was when the letters started to roll in from the individual children and their parents within the community, thanking us for the books they're receiving. It's really an awesome feeling knowing that more than 2,000 kids out there in our local community are enjoying these books and actually sitting down with their families and reading these books at home.
What I'm looking forward to is seeing the increased level of children and their reading and starting school, and that we've made an impact, that we can look 60 years down the road and that's not a problem anymore.
We are all stewards of the next generation, and Fruit of the Loom takes that responsibility very seriously.
In the last 5 years, we've more than doubled our contributions, and the employee participation has increased by over 300 employees.
Our employees come out in droves and support the cause. They come out through their donations, through their volunteer work, and it's such an important partnership for this community.
Being such a large corporation, it's very important that we contribute to our community.
I'm just so proud of our employees. I think it's a great reflection on the caring attitude of our employees here at Fruit of the Loom.
We do have volunteers here at the company, employees who serve on the board of directors, who serve on various committees, including the allocations committee.
I think giving back to the community is just part of, it's part of a personal passion.
One of our core values is respect for people. That's the way that our folks deal with other people in business. It's the way they care about people in the community.
There's no way to describe the pride you have when you see people posting on Facebook, or you see commercials, or you see some tweets, or whatever it is that you see. You always see there's somebody in a Fruit of the Loom, United Way t-shirt where people's volunteered in some way or another. So yeah, that gives you a real sense of pride and accomplishment.
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright.
We support United Way because we care about each other.
We can do so much more when we For 25 years, we've been part of United Way, and we've enjoyed watching United Way celebrate 60 years in this community, and we're looking forward to being part of the next 60.
We're a global company, but we're very proud to call Southern Kentucky our home.
Just so proud to be on this stage with you for 3 years in a row. Good luck to us.
Rick's legacy will be one of, I think, passion and compassion, but also of great leadership, because you sense that in everything he did for the organization and for our community. I heard somebody describe him as a gentle giant, and I think that's exactly what he was, this incredible leader, very respected and revered by those around him. You could just feel it from the people that worked with him and for him. But he had such a compassion and passion for the people that he worked with, for people in the community, and for people in distress.
He knew he was in the room, but he's a very nice, very approachable person, and he was very appreciative of the things that we did, but yet we were the ones really, appreciative of all the things that he brought to the table.
Well, since Rick became CEO, the giving from Fruit of the Loom, from both a corporate and special event and employee standpoint, has more than doubled. Over that 10-year period, we're looking at more than $1.6 million. I mean, think about that, $1.6 million from one organization in that time frame. It's unbelievable. And more important than that are the lives that have been impacted and touched by that giving.
I remember one time we went on the CEO visit, Debbie and I did, to his office, and had a chance to sit there and talk 15 or 20 minutes. And what came out of that meeting was, where he came from in South Carolina, his background in education, being a teacher. And, you could just tell that was some things that he was very passionate about, and wanted to make sure that we were doing the right things for the youth of our community, because he understood the power of, improving upon the youth and the kids of our community. And it was very clear.
And because of his passion for education and the dollars that were directed at our Imagination Library program, 1,800 children now have access to that program that wouldn't have before, every month getting a free book and laying that foundation for future success.
Well, the most successful campaigns we see in the community are the ones where the CEO has their finger on the pulse of what's going on. I mean, obviously, when they're at the top giving some direction, they have passion about what's going on, and others throughout the organization follow them. And I think that's one of the things that Rick brought to the table. I mean, he was very passionate about, what was going on at Fruit of the Loom, and that was very evident throughout their fundraising campaigns.
His leadership style and the impact he had on the employees of Fruit of the Loom, and the passion that he created in them for the work at Fruit of the Loom and for their mission, the love for them that he instilled. You just really felt it.
You now know when you're in the community that there's a lot of support from Fruit of the Loom and its employees. He's definitely the person that kind of started that trend for United Way. We're very much appreciative of that.